If you're a merchant, the world needs you, particularly today. A lot of families are struggling. They need assistance, financial support. A lot of them are in desperate straits. You have your store here in Omaha, Nebraska, or wherever, and you want to be able to help. You want to be able to do the right thing. You also have to remain profitable, of course, with your own personal enterprise. It's a very interesting opportunity that we have for you today. My name is Lynn Hinderrocker. Thanks for watching me here on Wild Biz TV. And I'm introducing you to Mr. Mark Wehner. Now, Mark Wehner is associated with Charitable Giving Foundation. Mark, thanks for joining me on Wild Biz. You bet. It's a pleasure to have you. And Charitable Giving Foundation is a very interesting organization out of California. I think John Carr, the founder, kind of started cause marketing. Why don't you flesh out that picture?
Well, John Carr, back in 1974, saw a need in the community and a need to try to connect the dots between the people that needed funding for faith-based organizations, charities, nonprofits.
Yes.
And found out those people do one thing: they all buy things.
Yeah.
Okay. And so then we had merchants in those communities that want to contribute back to the community for the
and they
greater
sell
good.
things.
And they sell things.
Right. So John Carr is going, wait a minute, there might be an opportunity here.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
And John discussed it with some very key merchants and said, what if you would redirect just a portion of your advertising marketing dollar back to the causes, and you could give back to the community? The causes would benefit, and it would drive and open up an entire new pool of consumers to build customer brand loyalty with your business.
And that's really interesting. I can certainly see how the revenue would flow if the merchants make a contribution or some portion of the purchase price, and it goes through Charitable Giving Foundation, gets to a cause, right? I can certainly see how that would serve everybody's natural bent. But does a merchant really benefit much from this, or is it just another outlet for a customer to find their product? How does a merchant benefit directly or indirectly?
Well, directly, an increase in sales.
Okay.
An exposure to a large group of consumers. Okay.
And these are basically members of these nonprofit groups, these cause groups, right? Those people are going to be shopping, not necessarily in their store, but on their websites.
Yes.
Okay, keep going. That's very interesting.
Well, and the thought is
that's a lot of people, by the way.
Well, a lot of people. And the thought is that most merchants pay for their advertising in advance.
Of course.
Okay. This way, they only pay the advertising dollar when the consumer actually purchases something.
All right. So they give up a portion of not their profit really, but their ad budget.
Ad budget, yes.
When somebody clicks a couple buttons and says, "I want to buy that product from that particular merchant," and makes an important decision, and I want the money to go to this particular cause.
Yes. The consumer drives that.
Yeah.
The person that supports the merchant is doing it because they want to support their cause. It's a win-win across the board.
Very interesting. Now the merchant gets the purchase price, and they make a commitment to a Charitable Giving Foundation when the dollars are all reconciled out of the cash register, so to speak, to send that money then to who? To Charitable Giving
Foundation. Yes.
Okay. Where they do some accounting, and then they forward the money then onto the nonprofit or the cause.
Exactly.
Okay, very interesting system. And we're assuming then a good portion of these purchases really are incremental purchases. These are people that probably wouldn't have bought a product from them before.
Well, exactly, because what they do, it comes back to the passion of the supporter, the passion of the cause member. So when they say, I want to buy this type of product, the first place these people go look is the Charitable Giving Foundation website and say, wait a minute, who's selling that product through the foundation?
Sure, and that's going to happen because the causes are encouraging their members to go to Charitable Giving and try to buy through them.
Well, because say it's a faith-based organization.
Yeah.
The idea of tithing, which has been a cornerstone for faith-based organizations for decades, is waning.
Centuries, by the way.
Yeah, is waning because of economic conditions.
Yeah, boy, it's really sad.
But these consumers go every day and purchase something from who? Cooperating merchants to see a value in supporting not only their bottom line, but support the community.
They're really creating a sense of partnership there a little bit, aren't they?
That's a unique word. It is. It's a partnership.
Yeah. You know, and then of course, let's just flesh out the entire picture. Once these service groups or faith-based groups receive this income, and it's incremental income, they are then serving a number of people.
Their causes.
Their causes.
Yeah.
They're helping people that couldn't be helped.
Yes.
And would not receive the benefit from this were it not for the merchant to make that decision and get involved.
Exactly right.
Huh?
The merchant's the key to this. The merchants that truly have a passion for the community, that say, I want to give back.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's very interesting you bring this up, because a lot of merchants, and I know many of them over the years, I've worked with them in various capacities, and we tend to think of them as just, merchants, they're retailers, they're here to have a sale, make some money, bank the bucks, and go home, And many of these merchants are family-owned operations. They do have a deep feeling for people, and they want the people who are less well off to benefit from that. They want to help the community.
One nice part about this is that the merchant, may already have their own selected charity. The merchant may be taking a portion of their profits and supporting their local charities. In this case, the merchants can do both. Okay, by what? By taking their profits to support their local charities or their foundations.
Yeah.
Okay, in turn, the marketing dollars, the small amount of redirected marketing dollars can go back and benefit more than one cause.
Yeah, we're really taking the aggregation model that's so popular on the internet today, where you take a small amount of money, really, times a large volume of transactions,
yes, exactly right.
and it
That's
adds
right.
up to a lot of money. Well, it's a fascinating thing. Charitable Giving Foundation, and their website is charitablegivingfoundation.org.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So if somebody's interested in this, and if they're a merchant, right, or somebody who knows a merchant, they should go to that website first. Would that be appropriate?
They should contact myself first.
Okay, Mark Wader, and you're kind of representing the group here in the Upper Midwest. And thank you so much for sharing and educating this. And in behalf of all the merchants, by the way, who are going to be empowered because of this technology and vision, I want to thank you as well. All right, thanks for watching us here on WowBiz TV. I'm Lynn Hinderrocker. You now have a solution. You can do the right thing. You can serve the greater good. Thanks for watching.